and welcome back to Faith, Family, and Fun Reviews. My name is Beloved, and on this channel, I share with you delightful, family-friendly, and faith-based movies and television shows. So yeah, y'all, I am coming back with another one to usher you all into your wonderful weekend. And I encourage you all to go see this film, Camp Hideout, at theaters right now. Okay, y'all? Support these faith-based films. Get on out there to your local theaters and support this film, all right? But before we get into this, let me tell y'all something, okay? Let me properly introduce myself according to the Camp Hideout way, okay? Y'all bear with me, all right? Let me try, all right? Okay. Hi, welcome to Camp. My name is Beloved with a B. Okay, I ain't doing as good as Becky here in this film, but yeah, I think y'all would be patient with me. Okay, let me go ahead and get into this feature, right? Noah is a troubled teen who nearly gets caught stealing a top secret gadget from some big city thugs. After barely escaping, he decides to hide out at summer camp that's run by the eccentric Falco and counselors Jake and Selena. As Noah tries to blend in with the rest of the rowdy campers, his crooked partners show up to steal the classified item now in his possession. Okay, friends, I so enjoyed this film. If you have any young people in your life, take them to see this film, all right? I think it would just definitely be encouraging. Of course, they can totally relate to the characters here because these are all a bunch of kids, you know, in their little teen years doing their little kid things. But yes, this was so cool. And let me tell y'all, one of the icing on the cake for me for this film was a very a good treat. Christopher Lloyd played by Falco played by Christopher Lloyd here. That was like sprinkles on the top of my ice cream. He was so cool to have in this film. I mean, yes, if you don't know who I'm talking about, Back to the Future, that classic film, films with an S. Yes, that is him who played in those. And he was just so cool to have. He has this iconic voice. If you just hear this voice, even without seeing his face, you know that is Christopher Lloyd, all right? But moving on. Okay, here we're introduced to Noah. We're introduced to him. The film opens up in a very, very creative, pulls you in way. The first time that Noah graced the screen. And you were like, oh, what is you doing, little boy? What you got going on? Okay, what is going on with you? Okay, spoiler free here, y'all. All right, so I ain't going into detail. But yes, the way that we're introduced to Noah here in this film is you wonder what is going on. Okay, he obviously is probably, definitely a troubled teen. And you're like, why? What is happening, Noah? I mean, is the world really that bad for you, man? Okay, you're just a little boy. You got your whole future ahead of you. Why, Noah? Okay, but I just love that he had some interesting people in his life to really pull him into a world. I feel even I know kids can use this, that acceptance, that validation. They want to feel like they belong. And we get that from a lot of kids. But I find that even if you're not a kid, adults too, be wanting to feel like they belong, be wanting some kind of acceptance here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel even if you're a kid, but definitely if you're an adult, you would enjoy this film too, because it was really sweet. I felt like it had a lot of life lessons here. And it's not only that could apply to your childhood, but these are lessons that follow you even into adulthood. These things never grow old. These are morals. These are principles that I feel like our world is definitely are in need of. They're missing a lot of these things that are in this film. So that's why I want to encourage you all to get out to your theaters and watch this. But I did appreciate all the biblical references. I love that there were so many different things. If you looked around and these colorful scenes, you can see the handprints of God pretty much everywhere. I loved it. I feel like people need this. Kids need that. They need to know that before you can really try to belong within a group here in the world that we're living in, you need to know that you belong to God first. You need to really know that you're already accepted. You're already loved already by your Heavenly Father before you can really understand and be able to put yourself out there and put your heart out there to be welcome within amongst your peers and the different groups out here on this earth. It will really help to know that you are already belong and you're already accepted with your Heavenly Father. So yeah, I just had to add that in there, y'all, because y'all know that's important. But overall, this was such a beautiful film. It had a lot of little treats in there, a lot of action in there. It was just beautiful. I love the community here. I just love the way that Noah ended up, and I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't want to go into details and spoil nothing for y'all. But yes, definitely watch Camp Hideout in your local theaters right now. Get out there and support that film so we can go ahead and get more faith-based films made, created, and family films. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me go ahead and leave that alone. Remember, I am beloved with a B. Okay, until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you both now and forevermore.